I was visiting my mom over the holidays, and she's recently discovered a new coffee place called Dutch Brothers. And according to her, once you've tried Dutch Brothers coffee, Starbucks coffee will taste like homeless shelter bathwater. Naturally, I wanted to try this place after hearing a testimonial like that, so when Mom asked if we could go, I was on board to try it out since I'd never had it before. We jumped in the car and we started our journey towards this mythical coffee place. And while we're driving, my mom can barely contain her excitement that we're going to this place. She's like, Devin, their coffee is just so good. Oh my gosh, this place, it'll be your favorite after we go there, I swear. Oh, I love this place so much. I'm like, do you own shares in this place? We're not going to Disney World, it's just coffee, calm down. After about, 15, 20 minutes of driving, which felt kind of far for a cup of coffee, we finally did arrive at the place. And as we're pulling up to the drive-thru, a girl walks out to meet us. She peeks her head inside my car, sees my mom, and says, Gretchen? Is that you? Oh, hi, Gretchen. How are you? Wait a minute. Is this your son? OMG. Hi, Gretchen's son. Your mom is the best. We love her here. Hold on 1 second. Stephanie, Gretchen's here. And sure enough, out comes Stephanie. Gretchen, I hope your Christmas break has been magical so far. I looked over at my mom and I said, what is happening right now? She goes, oh, it's nothing. I'm just their favorite customer. That's all. I said, how often do you come here? She says twice a day. I'm like, no wonder you're on blood pressure medication. I said, Mom, I don't know how to break this to you, but you know they're hustling you, right? They treat everybody like this. She says, no, they're not. That's not true. I said, okay, well, do you tip them? She says, well, of course I tip them. And I said, do you tip them well? She says, yes. I said, Mom, they're hustling you. You're in your 50s, not your 80s. You shouldn't be this easy of a target. But now I was starting to understand why we drove 20 minutes and passed by 6 different Starbucks and Dunkin' Donuts locations to get here. It was so my mom can feel validated by a bunch of teenage coffee grifters. We gave them our order, and then as we're rolling up to the window, Mom's just greeting everyone she sees by name like she's the mayor of Dutch Brothers. Hi, Sean. How's school? Hi, Tiffany. I hope your dad's doing better. And as we get to the window, Becky pops her head out, and of course, Becky knows Gretchen. I thought that was you I heard, Gretchen. Are you just having the best holiday ever? And I looked at my mom and she goes, I told you I'm their favorite. They love me here. And I'm thinking, you know what? Maybe they really do love her here. What do I know? If this place brings her this much joy twice a day, who am I to judge, right? However, I am always looking for opportunities to embarrass my mother in public. So when Becky the barista innocently asked my mom, what are you hoping to get for Christmas this year, Gretchen? You can hopefully understand why I immediately stuck my head out the window and I said, oh, it's interesting you should ask that, Becky, because my dear old mother over here has been going on and on and on about how she really just wants a new husband that has a concerningly large penis. I'm talking foot-long Subway sandwich here, Becky. Not just in length, but girth as well. As you can probably imagine, the word penis is not often shouted at the Dutch Brothers drive-thru, so it did take Becky a second to process what had just happened, but she eventually turned to the girl behind her, and they both started laughing, so that was good. And I looked over at my mom, and she was laughing, but it was that kind of laughter where something was funny, but it was also equally soul-crushing a little bit because it was horribly embarrassing for her. She goes, What is wrong with you? We got back to her house, and she throws herself on the couch. And she says, you know I can never go back there again now, right? I said, of course you can go back there. Just make sure next time you go, you drag your husband along. And when Becky peeks her head inside the car, you look her straight in the eyes and you say, Christmas came early for Mama this year.